This is a look at CrowdStrike on the 5-minute time frame. Thank you to Trader Marat for pointing out this stock, which reports earnings in 4 days, and he also says Boeing on the 4-hour time frame is oversold. So I will take a look at that in just a moment. But first, CrowdStrike. We ended the day at 191.95, up 0.85%. We are at resistance. The next leg up will take us to roughly 195.27, back to an area we've already marked out, which is the price target according to the analysts. Now above that will take us to 4 standard deviations and another potential take profit area at 198.45. To the south side, that will take us to, oops, you have to be right at a particular spot, otherwise my magnet is turned on and it makes things wonky. One level of support takes us to 185.53. I will anticipate a bounce off this line, or we start grinding sideways. Hopefully we grind sideways to go back up again. At -2 standard deviations takes us to 178.89. Another stop loss area, another potential buy-in area, 175.75. 172.50. Turn on VWAP and you will get more buy and sell signals. So looking left, what happened? You can see we are in a downward channel. Here is a clear area of resistance and a sell-off, a clear buy area, buy signal, and then close enough down here. And then we can see we went sideways to reverse downward. Now let's take this to the daily. It has been a very long time since I've looked at this. There was a stock split on Thursday, July the 2nd. And no, I like to keep my drawings the way I had them to see where I've been and where I could possibly be going. So this is where I marked this out on the 5, as you can see. And you're going to get different buy and sell signals. So again, this is the daily. So the next leg up will take us to 218.54, down the road, 244.07, and then retracing back to an area we've already been, 268.92. The yellow lines are lines I marked in 2024, if you can believe that. I know. So crazy. Trader and Marat and I have been going over stocks, I think in 2020 or 20. I got to look. I just go back to my old charts and I can tell. All right. One level of support on the daily, 116.26, potential buy-in area, potential stop-loss area. Below that, 90.45 and 64.63. Don't know if we're going to get that low, but I do kick myself for not buying in at 99.53, where I, made a note of this. There was some sort of a breach, and the stock fell to the $195 range, and I did not buy, and I wish I did. All right. Yeah, Trader Marat has been tracking this for a very long time, so he hopes to see this back to this level. It will get there, I think. It just will take a long time. That's for long-term investors. RSI going down on the daily. Let's flip this. All right. Well, it's going down, but then reversing, it looks like. There's the daily, the weekly already falling, and we are getting frothy already here. The highest we've gone is 78. We could just start to fall already, or maybe match that, and who knows if we can go above it. Don't hold your breath. This is just support and resistance. That's all I use that for the RSI. All right, this does look like a hot mess. Don't care. I don't need any of the lines. I just leave them there after I've marked it out so you can see price levels and support and resistance. Let's see, it looks cleaner on the 5. All right, very quickly, let's look at Boeing. I just did this for my gap and go trades, so I'm only going to look at this on the 4-hour because I did it on a video on the 5. Okay, I know it's hard to see, but the purple lines are from 2026. We're just range bound here. but let me see what I can see. The next level up is this middle of the trend line. That will take us to 217.91. I mark it out red, white, and blue, so I can see this very easily. The next level up after that, 241.47. And then we have all these gaps to the south side. But his point was we are oversold. Look at this, beautiful. Hopefully we continue to go up. I bought in at 185 and 125, I believe, for my mom. And I could have dollar cost averaged even lower, but I didn't. So I have to pay attention. There are so many things I trade, and that's my problem. And I just trade the same things over and over again, too, for quick hits. This one's still going down. We have to see that it goes down and then goes up. But on the daily, still going down. On the weekly, let me move this. Gosh darn it. Huh, it's not letting me grab it. Okay, there we go. Going down. And on the weekly, on the monthly, kind of going sideways. Could we get lower? Absolutely. That would present a buying opportunity for me. But for others, they will lose money because they bought it at a different price. So on the wait, there we go. On the daily, going down. Was it? I got to see something. I'm digressing. Crowd. I want to see Crowd on the daily again. Okay, going up on the daily for Crowd. Weekly and monthly. All right. Now let's go back to Boeing and be done. That's the monthly. Let's flip it over to the daily. Yeah, plenty of room to go south to before reversing like we did right here. These are all the weeks that I've marked out. I deleted this one, but that's okay. Been tracking this one for a very long time. All right, if there's a ticker you'd like me to go over, let me know. Otherwise, have a great trading week.